Encased Zebra Print Acrylic Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. So we're going to start by creating the smile line with sheer pink. So pull the excess monomer out of the back of the brush so that you have a nice stiff acrylic. And so then form your smile line. And since this is a squared off nail tip, I'm going to be making the smile line rounded but not too deep. So a nice gradual curve. Then add a wetter bead to the back and smooth that over the first one that you made, just so that it has a nice rounded shape. Let that harden and then file the smile line so that it's nice and smooth. With black acrylic, I'm going to be forming the stripes first. So I'm going to start with a stripe that's right along the smile line. So this is almost going to be outlining the smile line. And making these stripes is a gradual process. You have to I suggest working with small beads just so that you don't get too much acrylic on at one time. And so you're going to want them to be thicker or the thickest on the edge of the nail and then get thinner as they work their way towards the middle. So then just work from side to side and add stripes going down the entire nail tip. And you're going to want these to be fairly thick so that way once you place the white acrylic over the top of them and you can file away, you will see them. So if there's a really thin spot, you're going to want to thicken it just so that it'll show up in the end. And if the back of the tip or the actual nail tip itself gets a little dirty looking, it's not going to matter. We're going to cover it up and it won't be seen in the final nail. So this is up to you, but if you want to, you can gently file the stripes. So you can just file the edges of the stripes. And you don't want to push on them too hard. You don't want the thin acrylic to break, but you can sharpen the edges. So now I'm taking white acrylic. You're going to want to cover up the entire nail tip, so cover up all of your stripes. If they do still show through a little bit, that's not a big deal, they might. But you're just going to want to cover up the tip. You want this to be a fairly thick layer of acrylic too. So now file the tip, and as you're filing, you will see the stripes come through because you're going to file the white acrylic off the top of the black. And I just want to say really quick that I will post a link to another video that uses this same type of technique in the description box. So now I'm going to cover the tip with clear acrylic, and this is just going to make sure that it's nice and smooth and the right thickness. So once you're done with the clear, you're going to want your nail tip to have a nice rounded shape. So now I'm going to be filing the entire nail, and this is a 180 grit file until it's nice and smooth. And if you run your finger along the edges, you can feel where it needs to be filed a little more, where it's too thick. So that's what I like to do when I'm filing, just so that I know what still needs to be worked on. So then remove the scratches from the previous file with a padded file, and this one is 240 grit. And of course, add a layer of top coat. If you wanted to, you could buff this nail until it has a nice shine as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my design. Please share recreations with me on Facebook and Twitter. I always love to see them. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!